It's a special edition. The Good Stuff.
We want to start with this view of the Oregon coast tonight. I know it's a little bit cloudy and gray out there, but it's looking good ahead, and the 4th of July weekend is almost here, so many will likely return to your favorite outdoor getaways. Hello and welcome to The Good Stuff. I am Galen Etlin. Campgrounds will be packed for the upcoming holiday weekend, but safety is of course still top of mind. Our Devin Haskins shows you what you can expect.
Erin was hoping a reserve campsite at Fort Stevens State Park this past weekend would be just what she needed.
The point of it was twofold, which is we wanted to go running on the beach, which I love to do, and I wanted to get my dogs out there. And I've been feeling better.
She says her doctors say she most likely had COVID-19, but was never given a test because in early March, testing was limited.
All of the things that you've heard, I had those.
She and her husband checked in around 7:30 Friday night. She took this picture showing how full the campground was.
To see people really, really close together like that, and it just made me really nervous. It made me want to get out of there as quickly as I could.
A half hour later, they left. If you go camping this weekend, expect campgrounds around the state to be full. Some of those first-come sites may be available midweek, but very limited and will fill up fast. At state parks, you'll notice limited facilities might be open and site loops may be closed because of lack of volunteers or staff. Campgrounds aren't the only ones that are busy.
4th of July is always a busy time of the year for us, probably our busiest time of year.
Steve Miller's with Escape Pod, a camping supply rental store in Portland. The company rents everything you'd need for a night out in the woods or your own backyard. He says this year has been especially busy.
I think it's just, they want to get out and do something and get beyond their backyard.
Oregon Governor Kate Brown says her new face covering mandate statewide will help keep public grounds like beaches and campgrounds open.
We are doing this so we won't have to shut down other parts of the economy and recreational opportunities.
Erin says she will go camping again and hopes you'll keep others in mind as you do so.
A lot of my when I judge people for not being safe, it definitely comes back from the, hey, you don't know what this is going to be like.
Those are all good things to keep in mind. And that brings us now to our Facebook question. I asked you to share photos of your favorite places to camp in the Pacific Northwest. Mandy Marie sent these pictures of Beaver Bay near Cougar, Washington. You can see the kids there looking like they're having fun. Then McMahon Smith says Paulina Lake in Central Oregon, also enjoying the water. Brenda Thomas Becker, her favorite place is Pelton Dam in Madras, beautiful. And finally, Stephanie Lyons didn't want to give away her good spot, but she did share this taken somewhere in the woods. Girl, I get it. I am not trying to steal your spot, but thank you for sharing the photo. Keep those photos coming. You can text them to the number on your screen, 503-226-5088. We'll be sharing more this week. And here's another way to get outside. You Pick Berry Farms are opening, and our photojournalist Eric Patterson takes us to West Union Gardens in Hillsboro.
Cheryl, welcome to West Union Gardens.
These are dry. So.
Perfect, thanks so much. We're out picking berries. Red raspberries and then the double gold raspberries.
Get some fresh air, enjoy nature, enjoy some delicious berries, huh? This is a family-run business.
Started farming here in 1987, so that's more than 30 years ago.
Look at those black ones right there. It's really good for the kids to get out. He's been inside the house for 3 months.
You got an owie? You want me to kiss it? Mwah.
Oh, good job.
I've heard a lot of families saying things like, this is our first outing that we've done since March. I like ordering online. People are ordering online and then they can just drive up and we deliver the berries to them. They've already paid and it's really slick and it helps us keep our numbers in our farm stand low. We're doing the things we have to do as a farm to be open and our customers are doing what we're asking of them so that it's a real safe place for everyone to feel welcome to come out. I love love that we're seeing different people every day and providing an outdoor activity and a space for people to be and to learn more about the way things are grown and what comes to their table and what they're putting in their mouth. It's really rewarding.
Aren't those pretty?
Not done. Shake, shake, shake.
Those berries look so good. And from good food to good music, a Portland saxophonist performance at Pecana Raceway is getting a lot of attention.
Music is the perfect tool for teaching us how we can coexist together and listen.
What he sprinkled into his performance that has many people talking. And today's fashion is all about the face mask. Work it. Why not make a fun statement with it, right? You've been sharing your stylish looks, and here's a few of them. Just don't forget, starting tomorrow, they're required at indoor spots like stores and salons. Now that Vancouver man, believe it or not, is the 2019 air guitar world champion. And yes, that is a real thing. Now he is trying to win America's Got Talent. Rob Messel has been playing air guitar competitively since 2012. Our very own Cassidy Quinn got to speak with him last year too. Messel will appear on America's Got Talent tonight, and you can watch the show right here on KGW at 8 o'clock. Best of luck to him. A Portland saxophonist played the national anthem at the NASCAR race over the weekend, and he has performed at many sporting events over the years. But as Art Edwards shows us, this time he added something different.
Saxophonist Mike Phillips is no stranger to playing on a big stage. He's toured with music legends and has played the national anthem at many sporting events.
I'm kind of like the guy that they call when they want, when there's a special game or something happening where they want me to come in and do the anthem.
NASCAR asked him to play the anthem for last weekend's Pocono 350. At first he said no, but changed his mind after drivers stood in solidarity with Bubba Wallace when a noose was found in his garage, and he added something to his performance. He opened and closed with a verse of Lift Every Voice and Sing, the Black national anthem.
The response has been absolutely amazing. So you have some isolated people that might say, well, it should be just one song. But at the end of the day, I would hope that music can be a good teaching tool.
Phillips feels an obligation to share his musical talent.
Music can walk through the door that maybe some activists can't. The language is spoken where everybody get it. Yeah, Black Lives Matter to me. Yeah, I'm for the advancement of my people. Yeah, I understand that systemic racism. Music is the perfect tool for teaching us how we can coexist together and listen.
He hopes his arrangement of the national anthem is one that will get people to take a moment and listen.
That gave me shivers. He is so talented. I'm glad that he was able to share that with so many people. You can hear more of his music online. Just go to his website. thisismikephillips.com. And young musicians around the world bring comfort and peace through some good music too. Kira Wong goes to Catlin Gable School. She was one of 24 cellists who joined this virtual concert. Each played a passage from The Swan.
These times are very difficult right now, and it was a big goal to be able to serve as some comfort using the skills that we have as musicians.
Last year, Kira was selected to play with the Portland Youth Philharmonic at Arlene Schnitzer Concert Hall. Also extremely talented, as you could tell. Now, if you have a positive story to share, you can send photos or videos with the KGW app. Just scroll down to the Good Stuff section and click Submit Here. Fill out the form, upload a photo or video, tag the location, then watch for it here on KGW. We look forward to seeing it. There's much more good stuff ahead. A runner has 2 marathons canceled, but still gets to cross the finish line thanks to friends and family. And before we go, as we head to break, here's a few more of your Facebook responses, your favorite places to camp here in the Northwest. Yes, good work, Wendy, indeed. Congratulations to her. The Trailblazers marathon man Damian Lillard will be on the cover of NBA 2K21. Lillard was chosen not only because of his good work on the court, but also his leadership in the community. He's one of 3 athletes that'll be featured on the video game's cover. And another Trailblazer is using his time in quarantine for a new project. CJ McCollum talks with our Cassidy Quinn about going into the wine business.
I'm excited about the McCollum Heritage 91 in partnership with ADELSHEIM. It's been a long time coming. It's not like we just put this together overnight. We've been working on this for over a year, so that's been the exciting part to see, the beginning process, the steps we had to take from the tasting to meeting with the winemaker Gina, to kind of going over my taste profile, to the actual designing process of the name, who we're going to use as a designer, what colors. There's just so much that goes into it that you don't really truly appreciate until you see it and experience it.
CJ is a self-proclaimed wine connoisseur.
I give myself random tests here or there. We do taste tests, blind taste tests at certain wineries. Sometimes Elisa might pick something from the cellar, and I'll try to guess what it is.
Of course, when it comes to the McCollum Heritage 91, there's no guessing involved for the Trailblazers shooting guard.
First and foremost, I would say that it tastes marvelous, and this is no bias. That's what people have told me. It's smooth. It's got the berry taste, more specifically the cherry taste. There's a little bit of earthy tones to it, but I truly do enjoy it. I think it pairs well with a lot of things because it's so smooth. It's light on the body. And historically, after drinking the McCollum Heritage 91, there's been no hangover, which is very, very vital and important during these quarantine days if you want to make it to your workout on time.
Will you be bringing it to Disney World to share with all of your NBA? Everyone gets their own bottle, COVID, but...
No, I won't be giving out 300 bottles, but I have a list of select people that I will share with, that I will make sure they're gifted.
Are you thinking it will fuel people's quarantines and help people feel better right now, maybe a little bit?
It can't hurt, honestly.
If you want to try the McCollum Heritage 91, which, by the way, is named after the street CJ grew up on and the year he was born, you have to wait until September.
Great things happen in September. And with that being said, I hope everybody's quarantine is going as well as it can be.
CJ, we could be such great friends with this. He'll be heading to Orlando soon to resume the NBA season, which starts July 31st. We wish him the best of luck. A former teacher is hard at work helping students prepare for the next school year.
These scholars are our future leaders, and it's our responsibility to ensure that they have the supplies that they need.
Much more about Operation Back to School when we come back. But first, we want to share more of your photos of the best camping spots out there. this is really cool. Giving back with beer. Jeff and Alicia Gillies, a firefighter and a nurse, teamed up with Yachats Brewing to craft a special batch. The session IPA is called First Responder, and all the money made will go to first responders affected by the pandemic. We want to thank Ron Morgan for letting us know about this cool story. Well, no matter what the school year looks like next year, hundreds of kids will get free new backpacks stuffed with all the supplies they could ever need. John Goodwin shares how a sister's love inspired the giveaway.
School is finally out for the summer, but for Lillianne Green, the work is just getting started.
Like, that is the first question that every cashier asks me, like when I'm like literally buying like 100 bottles of glue. They're like, oh, you must be a teacher.
She is a former teacher, and you could say it's in her DNA. Her sister Kim taught for 20 years in Hillsborough.
And she was the person that was going to make sure that her students had what they need.
But in 2018, Kim passed away unexpectedly while on a family spring break trip.
When she passed away, it was a ripple effect in the community.
In the months that followed, Lillianne says she needed something to keep her busy, so she founded Operation Back to School. It's an effort that fills backpacks with school supplies for students while relieving the financial burden on families.
And this program was specifically designed to serve Black, Indigenous, people of color, children.
It's also a way to honor Kim.
She was a champion for the students that she served. She loved her family. She loved her students. I think she's smiling down on us for the work that we're doing with us. If she was here, she would be like with us, packing those bags.
In their first year, Operation Back to School filled 100 backpacks for kids at South Meadows Middle School, where Kim last taught. Last year, they gave out about 540 backpacks across Multnomah and Washington counties. This year, Lillianne wants to do even more.
But like, I'm just going to put it out there. Like, we're trying to fill 2,000 backpacks this year. It seems super ambitious, but like for the need that's out there.
Supplies are needed in July, so the bags can be filled in early August, and then distribution a couple weeks after that.
Like, when you look at our backpacks, the backpacks are fat because like literally we double the amount of supplies that goes in there. So when they get the backpacks, like it's like a heavy backpack.
Hopefully these heavy packs will lighten the load for families. Lillianne says it's all about creating a lasting impact.
These scholars are our future leaders, and it's our responsibility to ensure that they have the supplies that they need.
A cause that is never too far from her heart.
Solidified like the reason why a program like this needs to be in place, just to honor her memory and keep that memory alive.
And I bet she would be so proud that that's a part of her memory. We want to thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to keep sharing the good stuff. We'll close with some more photos of your favorite places to camp. Have a great night.
Bi-Mart has everything you need